Hi Ibrahim, my name's Andrew and I work here at IELTSpodcast.com with Ben and the others. Thanks for submitting your trial essay on international marketing. We like to use these essays to test students' topic-specific vocabulary on the topic of globalization. Not only is this the reason that IELTS exists, but it always appears on the exam, along with other subjects such as education, law and technology. We, with these essays, like to offer you as much guidance and support towards good academic writing as possible. But if you would like to make significant improvements to your writing, it takes repeated corrections over time. Only in this way can you really learn to spot your own mistakes, so that you can stop making them in the future. I suppose it's about developing the skills of a proofreader, so that you can recognize what is and is not academic language, what is and is not a good argument, and how to properly support a good argument. So, first of all, let's read through sentence by sentence and see if we can offer you any corrections. So here I will just remove this because it is often argued nothing but people can argue. So it's not going to be some dolphins or some dogs. So we could just say, it is often argued that global marketing has been forced upon, the word here should be UPON, has been forced upon some countries, comma, while others believe that international marketing is required. I would remove this, is required since it has a positive impact on education, as well as providing a method for sharing ideas, languages and culture. That would be sufficient. Here as well, you could add your own opinion. Personally, I believe that, and then give a very brief reason. Personally, I believe that international marketing has more benefits than drawbacks, due to its relevance to the current political landscape, or something like that. On one side of the argument, comma, there are some who believe that some nations, or a selection of nations, have been forced into global trading, all one word, into, I-N-T-O, into global trade. I wouldn't say that's the main reason for believing this. I would say that the main reason for believing that global trade has been forced on people is that it's the fact that large companies can advertise their products around the world, but local producers cannot. And so they are forced to compete with international products without being capable of doing so. So when we write an academic paragraph and we make a statement, we must expand it fully. We must give the full reasons. It's not necessarily just about using the right words or using the right phrases. It's about ensuring that you are presenting a relevant idea. First and foremost, we must present and expand and support relevant ideas. Also, this is not quite accurate. Although there has been an effective reduction in borders, the borders definitely still exist. So we should say something along the lines of, the world has begun to resemble a small village as borders have effectively been reduced around the world. A company large enough, or a large enough company, can sell their products anywhere in the world. Or you could say, for example, a company with a large enough marketing budget can promote and distribute its products anywhere in the world. Therefore, it is very difficult, or just difficult. We should try not to use the word very. because there are many other words. Very is just an additional word, similar to not. In academic writing, words like very and not should be avoided for more precise language. Therefore, it is difficult for a nation to remain isolated and depend only on its commodities, or only on the commodities that it owns, as the same products may be produced in a variety of places, presenting the consumer with higher quality and lower prices. On the other hand, or however, conversely, some people hold an opposing view. Some people hold an opposing view. More specifically, it is necessary to positively participate in global marketing since it presents businesses with numerous opportunities. The sheer scale of the market means that each country can find its niche considering its culture, language, and history. I like this. One good illustration is Egyptian cotton, remove this, which is very famous all over the world, and global marketing has assisted the Egyptian economy in delivering its product to new markets. It can also be said that improvements to education could be made through trade, since people may learn different languages and expose themselves to different cultures. In addition, exposure to new cultures will reduce, we could say, as a consequence of exposure to new cultures, people may become more tolerant, which could benefit the entire planet. In conclusion, both sides have their merits. However, on balance, I tend to believe that trading and marketing upon different nations, plural, is, I would say, actually highly important is fine there, since it would improve business opportunities and establish fair global competition in the long run, maybe. I like your writing. I think my primary tip for you would be to expand your ideas further, and this could be made possible with slightly more complex sentence forms, using punctuation to create sentences that have multiple subordinate clauses will allow you to expand properly and explain your points fully. Assume that your reader knows nothing about the subject you're writing about, and explain everything fully. But if you would like to continue receiving corrections in this manner, where I essentially sit and point out all of your mistakes, you can subscribe to our course, the link to which is in this email. I do hope to be seeing some more of your work coming through soon, Ibrahim. Until then, have a lovely day. Speak soon. Bye bye now.